Named Majeski here, talk about cloning. Imagine just walking down the road one day, bump into a guy, look at him. Am I looking at a mirror? Or is that just another version of me? Cloning. That's what happens. Got a little presentation for you. I created it. We got Hans Driech right here. He was born 1867 in Germany. The first biologist to explore the ideas of cloning. Came up with a project called the Embryo Project. In 1891, performed an important experiment where he took 2 cell stage, 2 complete of them, and created one new one. Created one new sea urchin. This is the first type of cloning ever been done. 2 types of cloning, the 2 main types of cloning, reproductive and therapeutic. Everyone knows about Dolly. Dolly the sheep right here. July 5th, 1996 was the first successful cloning of a mammal. That was a sheep. And we got Dolly right here. And the original Dolly. I don't think his name was Dolly. Dolly's birth and subsequent survival proved that adult cells can reprogram themselves into a new being. Reproductive cloning is done when a manufactured cell is inserted into a reproductive system within another cell. Got a little video for you.
Story today to which we intend to devote some time is very simple. Hello, Dolly. It's a very long time since a science story on Sunday made such waves on Monday, but with good reason. Dolly is the name of the first mammal, yes, a sheep, ever to be born as the result of cloning. Cloned from an adult sheep in a laboratory. Dolly is doing fine, thank you. She is 7 months old already. And from the scientific community to the water cooler, we human beings have had a future, or seen a future at least, that had only been imagined up until now. If a lamb, why not a man? Our first report from ABC's John McKenzie.
Dolly is without question a normal, healthy, genetic marvel. She's an identical copy of an older sheep.
People expected that maybe at some time it would happen, but maybe we've been a little bit quicker than they expected.
Dr. Ian Wilmot and his team of Scottish researchers began with a 6-year-old sheep. They took a single cell from her mammary gland, including its nucleus.
The video showed how Dolly was manufactured by Dr. Ian Wilmot in 1996. Stem cells, which are a type of therapeutic cloning, stem cells have the remarkable potential to develop into many different cells in the body during early life and growth. A study was done by Dr. James Thompson, 1998, at the University of Wisconsin. They had to deal with a patient that had Stargardt's macular dystrophy, which is in the eye when certain cells within the retina start losing vision. So he decided to use type of stem cell research to produce new cells for your eye, and the patient ended up regaining vision. And in this little picture we got here, different types of stem cell, limb amputations, heart disease, burns, diabetes, all different sorts of ways stem cells can be used within the body. The FDA's view on cloning is pretty strict. They don't really like when cloned cows are used for steak or different types of beef. A lot of people aren't going to eat that because they believe cloned animals create bad goods. Pretty much the FDA's role in cloning is to determine if the food that comes from cloned animals, fruits, and other items is safe for the people to eat. And if you were to go to a market or something, buy some beef, on the package it may not even say cloned or not cloned, or maybe unknown, maybe they don't even know. So really, you could be eating cloned beef tonight for dinner. You're never going to know, but you won't see any effects. Many companies and producers of meat products are completely against cloned cows. They believe the meat should be illegal and outlawed. Some negatives to cloning. Costs about $10,000 to $20,000 for each cloned animal, and our government really doesn't have that kind of money to be putting on cloning different animals for meat and other resources. Organ failure at very young ages for the things being cloned it's also one reason why we don't clone humans, because that would be a bad effect. The future of cloning, a lot of people ask the cloned human. Technology has come a very long way in today's society, but scientists say it's going to take at least another 50 to 60 years to create the first cloned human. Cloning can lead to a lot of dangerous diseases after the mammal has been cloned, but stem cells are relatively safe and may help recreate main organs and maybe cure cancer. And here's some of the animals that have been cloned. 20, 25-ish. A lot of basic reptiles, different sorts of flies, and I mean, got a piece of candy right here, just clone it. You got two just like that. A study was done in Europe, and a family that had a dog. They had the dog for 11 years, and the dog passed away eventually, but the family was so attached to that dog that they paid up to $2.3 million to have a cloned copy of that same dog. So how much would you pay for a cloned copy of your pet at home? That wraps it up for cloning. Hope you liked it.